Hey everyone, and welcome to the YouTube channel, The Power of Your Mind, where you can get more insights about the power of human mind, perceptions, and emotions, and how does it all function, and how does it affect our life, our relationships, but as well all the decisions that we are making. Today's topic is how the human mind does perceive the emotions and how does it influence us. Before I am getting started, I would like also to introduce a little bit to you my background, and those who don't know me, and if you are new to this channel, I want to share with you that I am passionate about psychology since my childhood. So since a very early age, when I was a teenager, I am studying the psychology, the human mind and behavior. I also have studied in the Netherlands, where I am living at this moment, the reprogramming of human mind and behavior, so which is called with another terms the neurolinguistical psychology. And now, so let's get started. The human mind perceives emotions through a complex interaction between the brain, nervous system, and body. And how do you think that all this is happening? Let me summarize. So, all the types and levels of interaction and also the emotions. We, all the humans, do have the sensory input and triggers, and emotions are triggered by external stimuli. Yeah, what does it mean? Throughout a conversation or experiencing a certain situation or internal thought or emotion. Yeah, for example, when you are remembering something or when you are having a conversation with someone, and it's triggering or positive or negative emotions, which so have to be embraced, because either or positive or negative emotions, they are a part of our evolvement, of our growth and transformation. So the brain processes this through the senses. So all the filtering, all the information that is getting filtered throughout our brain, it goes also through the senses, sending signals to the limbic system. So what is the limbic system? This is the emotional human center. The amygdala, a key part of the limbic system, detects emotional significance and triggers a response. The hippocampus links emotions with memories, while the hypothalamus activates physiological changes, increase as the heart beating rate in fear and go so on. And the next one is the neurotransmitters and hormones. This is one of the most favorite topics of mine, and also one of the most interesting. Why? Because our brain releases chemical senses as well, and it's a messenger throughout dopamine. So what does it mean? It's a level of pleasure, like when we are experiencing pleasure or a reward for our efforts. So the dopamine is raising, and serotonin. So it's also a chemical in our body that regulates our mood. It also based on our emotions and perception. So the way how this process is taking place. Oxytocin is bonding and love, so how beautiful it is. Serotonin is also a chemical substance um, that is creating so the bonding, especially when we are in a relationship, and it's forming that feeling and the strong emotions of connecting to our partner or to our loved ones, and it's doing us feeling so the love or being even loved. And the cortisol does the stress response. This influence also how emotions are felt and expressed. So the level of cortisol, if you are familiar with that, it's extremely important because also it's based on our emotions and our level of perception. So don't miss my previous um, uploaded video so that you can understand what I am talking about. And the next one level is the prefrontal cortex emotional regulation. Yeah, so which is of the essence for our emotions so that we can get the emotional balance, and as well the happiness or even the impulsive reactions, so that we can make decisions. But there is also something crucial about this level. The prefrontal cortex helps to process emotions in a rational way, allowing us to control impulsive reactions as well and make um, a, rational decisions. So based on logic rather than raw emotion. A body and mind connection. So how do you think that the body could function in alignment with the mind connection, which is extremely important? Very often, as you know, the body doesn't listen to our mind or to the opposite, which is supposed to be that way, but it's not always the case. And here again, it depends on your perception type and level, the way you are perceiving everything and are absorbing so the information and even seeing, the life the way you are seeing. So, and in this case, on this level, on the body mind connection, emotions are also felt physically. To give you an example, when you are getting very, very stressed, for example, yeah, you cannot sleep, and when you are having sleepless nights, then you can feel also pain in your muscles, in your body, even sometimes pain in your legs if you have had a such experience, or it can cause also lots of tension. Yeah, and that's the cause of the stress. And happiness, for example, it brings relaxation and reduces also the level of fear. But when we are feeling so negative emotions like fear, it can increase so the heart rate beating. The autonomic nervous system manages as well these bodily reactions. And also let's talk about the expression awareness. So the human express emotions through facial expressions, senses as well. So when we are having a conversation with someone, we can see and even understand the senses on the face expressions, the emotions, tone of voice, body language, which can and transmit so lots of signals that someone could try maybe to hide, and very often it's not possible because the human body language is extremely strong, which translates so many things to us. And the on the expression and awareness levels, so the self-awareness, which is called also the metacognition, allows us to recognize, interpret, and manage emotions in a very effective way. And if you are not at that level, so you can start to learn the uh, chemical levels and senses as well within your body, so that you can understand your emotions effectively. Um, as conclusion, so I want to share with you that the human mind perceives emotions as a mix of instinctive reactions, chemical processes, and cognitive interpretations. And emotional intelligence, what does it mean? So, learning how to express very clearly and manage your emotions helps us to regulate our emotions and to improve the well-being and our relationships with the internal and external world, which means so with family, friends, but as well in your professional life. So I want to thank you again for watching this video and for taking the time to be here today with me. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to my channel, because that's gonna help us to grow the channel and to get notifications for the upcoming videos.